Lwala means red earth. It forms the path we travel on. In those earliest days, Bloodwater stood with us, saw the vision with us, and during these last 16 years, that relationship has blossomed. Hi, I'm Elizabeth Akinyo Biero, working for Lwala Community Alliance, coordinating water, hygiene and sanitation program. I invite you into Lwala, into the stories of our neighbors who represent what change looks like in a community over time.
Lwala was founded by two brothers, Doctors Milton and Fred. They wanted to fulfill their father's dream of having a clinic in this community that would serve the needs.
When we heard that the hospital was being built just around here, it was so pleasant. It was really nice to us as a community member, especially me. My name is Leah Oyugi. I work with the Lwala as a community health worker. We have been working there since 2012. A long time ago, we didn't have a good hospital around here. People were so sick and people were suffering from different diseases. Mostly at that particular time, people were dying of HIV and AIDS, and they were crying everywhere. And even children were suffering a lot because some of them were dying because of no proper facility. So we was inspired when we found that hospital was being just built around here. That is where we started to take stones to the venue, take water, and even sand we were carrying with basins down from the river to bring it there. The whole community were happy with the hospital.
When I first walked to Lwala, I saw that there were many areas and opportunities to be worked on. There were no trainings which had been done in the area, and there were no latrines. I was thinking of how would I work with the community to change their behavior. You cannot tell somebody to change behavior at once. It's a process. So I felt that while working with the community, I would give them time, and then we work together and also educate them on the importance of constructing a latrine. Because when you just tell somebody construct a latrine and you don't tell them the reason why they have to construct latrines, they don't see the importance of having that latrine. So I felt that there was a lot of work to be done in Lwala when I came in.
My name is Robert Kasambala. I serve here in Lwala as the Chief of Staff. I was convinced that there was something that needed to take place here, that my help would be required. When you talk to the elderly community members from here about why this organization is here, they talk about how people are dying in this community, children and adults. It took long to get to hospital. The hospitals nearby, 30 to 1 hour drive.
My name is Christina Sol. I am wash promoter.
Christine's area is the first village to be declared open defecation free.
Koro, momiyo nyaka iket minyaga yo mowinjore. Ka intie gi choo, kata ikete kama owinjore ma en choo no. Harufu mag oyuma go kinyal winjo kata in around. Nyiso ni intie gi fresh air. Lek manyalo gombo ne community madake ni kuom ka giyie ndalo mabiro to gimed mana bedo go kinda mondo kik gwenge ni kik tuo moro chak donje. Gi maintain kama gintiere no, kik gidog chien.
Gi nyinga mokwongo Peres Akoth Owino, gi Lwala kaka ang'eyo, Lwala ang'eyo through kane tuo maka. Kano adhi Lwala, to kano odhi opima to nayudo ka tuo, but koro kanyo mane jo Lwala ochako kwanyago kachako lima.
When Perez was married, she also realized that she was HIV positive and she had stigma. One day when an outreach was being conducted, Perez did not attend the outreach, but she was at her home. But through the loudspeaker, she was able to hear everything that was happening at the outreach. And then it's like, when she had somebody mentioning about HIV/AIDS and how she got infected and how she was able to get treatment, to Perez it was like, what am I really hearing? Am I really hearing the right thing? She got interested. Now she looked for a place where she would get all the information.
Ok ne nyal timore ka Lwala onge. Dine mokwongo dine be kata nasetho, ma kata nyithindo go dine ok anyuolo. Kich though ni achako nyuol, only one person kende manyuolo ka sawa. Koro nyithindo ariyogi tanyuolo ka aseyudo tuo. Maka dine be ni Lwala onge, dine atho kata kapok anyuologi.
One of the things that we always celebrate about every year is seeing the number of children who are born HIV-free. When this journey began initially, it looked almost impossible. Over the years, we've seen that trend go to almost 100%, almost 100% HIV-free. This is one of our greatest moments here in Lwala.
I can say it changes this community in a great way. Because by that time, people were suffering from skin diseases, children in schools were suffering, and even people in the community, people were sickling some diseases just from the bad water. So when the blood water mission came in, they started with the training. After the training, people who were training went to the community. They started teaching people on how to make something called tip-it-up for them to clean their hands. They started teaching people on how to build latrines. So the community started changing bit by bit.
When the community members are empowered and they know the problems that affect them, they tend to have good health. We find that when you work with the community, the change is long-lasting. Blood-water partnership has been very important because if we remember our initial building, it was supported by Blood-water. Blood-water was able to provide funds for the trainings within the community for our initial WASH trainings. We've been able to train over 3,000 people within the community. We have different groups trained, and we also have TOTs who are able to train other people within the community.
Blood-water supported in all these areas, supported in the trainings, the teams training, those workshops. We saw formation of support groups. We saw very strong WASH advocates, champions come up, and just improvement of general sanitation within the locality. We could think of the gaps that exist and the opportunity to make correction. And each phase, we got support from Blood-water to help us fill in those gaps. The important thing is the trust that Blood-water believed in this cause.
Through Blood-water mission, we've also been able to declare the whole of organization as open defecation free. We've also been able to improve access to safe water. where we've rehabilitated water points. 25 water points have been rehabilitated, and now even people with disability are able to collect water without any problem. Even children can collect water. And this one has also improved the performance of pupils in the 13 local schools. Because if you go to school, there is a tank, you can stay in class until even late. But when you will be going back home, you can be able to carry water back.
If it was not Lwala, people like me, we would have been gone sometimes back. We would have been dead. Because of Lwala, after we have undergone the training called Hawi, I decided to open up, and I was tested. I was entered in the program of people living with HIV, and then I started living a new life. Thank you, the Blood Water Mission, for the work that you've done for my community. May God bless you. May God bless you and bless your community. Amen.
When communities lead, change is lasting. We know this because we see the next generation healthy and strong, and we are hoping the generations to come are even stronger.